Welcome, wonderful dreamers. Today at Reid Homestead Dream, I'm on a garden wander. What an improvement on last year. 90% of the bulbs planted back in autumn have now bloomed. I just love the grape hyacinths. And they look great sitting near the golden carpet daffodils. The burgundy of the Camp David rose bush is back. This rose bush is always the first to get aphids. I'm just squashing them to attract ladybugs, as they love eating aphids. The dianthus are sending up flowers. Sugar plum. Memories. And the lavender is coming back. They are called Queen, which is purple, and Princess, which is pink. The white yarrow has spread around the rock garden. I have a cerise and a gold yarrow growing in the cold frame. My tomato seedlings are about 3 weeks behind my usual schedule. However, they survived and are growing, so I'm happy. And most of the extra seeds I threw into the pots have germinated. I have a few plants growing in the cold frame. But I'm very impressed with the Utah celery. Apparently celery is known as a diva and not the easiest to germinate. Same with the petunias. I have lost more petunias than have survived with this plant. This year I'm also growing Dusty Miller / Silver Cineraria. This is the cerise and gold yarrow. And a bunch of basil I need to thin out. I also have some Canterbury bells in pink. And the nasturtiums are having a grand time and are growing fast. A raised bed full of coriander or cilantro. Parsley planted in spring 2024. I really need to pack my hose away. My beautiful new rose Jane McGrath. The sugar snap peas that have survived the onslaught of snails. So many lost. I need to plant and buy more seeds. Plus some pellets for the snails. The snow peas did better than the sugar snap peas. The calendula self-seeded in this pot and is coming along nicely. The raspberries have come to life. The iceberg rose bush is set to be full of blooms this year. I love the lime green leaves. Trying to get my alyssum to come back to life. I think this year I might get blooms and then be able to identify this Australian native. Hi, Max. Something is dining on my daffodils as well as my peas.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Plenty of room to fill up with plants and cement pots and statues. Alyssum. These bulbs will bloom soon. I believe they are the jonquils. Ah, weeds. So pretty but so top-heavy. Barbary bonafide dahlia is loving its new home. Onions left in the ground over winter. They should flower and I can collect seed. The strawberries are starting to flower. The lettuce is finally starting to grow. I have onions everywhere as they act as a bug deterrent, as well as being a fabulous vegetable. In the front I have Californian red, and at the back I have Hunter Valley brown. My new dahlia, Kotara. I'm excited for this year's harvest of blueberries. I have a lemon thyme plant that needs a permanent home. And elephant garlic growing beautifully in some containers. More parsley from last year that overwintered. Not sure what I'll plant here, but it has onions circling the inner edge. My Italian and Colossus garlic is nearly ready to harvest. Some garlic chives. More onions and space for vegetables that will come out of the cold frame in a week or two. A big, beautiful bed full of Dutch cream potatoes. And another spare bed awaiting vegetables or flowers. I do love my time in the garden. I hope you had a good day.